So here's a look at, I've knocked one dent out. So I'm gonna try to video knocking a dent out. See there? Now of course this is from the fire and the metal's all bowed and whatever. So let's see if I can sketchily leave it there. Oh yep. So pull over. Okay. Here goes nothing. We got this surprise in there. There's a bit of room in here. Let's have a look. So when you hit it, it doesn't take much because it's so thin. So there's a bit more here and more up there, but that's the bulk of that dent out. And it's even easier than usual because the metal's thin from rusting on both sides, and it's a touch softer, I think, from the fire. And I'll do other little videos on slapping it around, because that's the second dent I've knocked out. I knocked out one here, there's another one there, a big impression here, see that? So yeah, I think it's about to rain today, so I'm going to cover the car, and then for the next few days I think I'm just going to slap it around whilst I've got no paint on it, just get it close. Another thing, I want to weld up the seams, and I've separated them all like this, like I've peeled them all out, you know, peeled it all up to let out the rust and to get the converter in there. But what I might do now is clean it again with more rust converter and then prep it and try to get paint in there, squeeze them back together, and then do plug welds. Just do a few plug welds in areas where I think, you know, could do with a bit of extra, you know, maybe weld through primer after it's all prepped, like get the rest of that rust out of there. See it? Won't focus. Yeah, I've got like the vanilla slice out of it. You know, and the rust starts looking like vanilla slice, like pastry. And Now it's still rusty, but the rust cleans off quite nice. Like it's eaten in and eaten the rust away from where it was lightly rusted. But where it's heavily rusted, like the tops of things, the top of the roof and the tops of things, where the water sat. See, like the side of the car looks slightly cleaner than the top. See that heavy rust here? So I'm going to grind into it a little bit with the sander. 80 grit sandpaper. Now I'm gonna rust kill it again. So yeah, no rush. I don't want to just paint over rust, because this is the stage where I can make this a good job rather than a crap job. And because it's got no paint on it, I should really take this opportunity to do any welding. You know, it's not like, oh, you've got to get it in paint straight away before it rusts. Yeah, well, it's been a while already, so I might as well keep at it. But look how nice where the galvanising is. See this here, it makes me think that's all been replaced. You know, the way it's all set in there, almost guaranteed. This all separated, so these welds aren't proper. So that all needs opening up, cleaning out and welding. Around here, I'm just going to cut it out and make patches. Just simple little patches that strengthen the area. And like here, I'll open up this floor pan and just do my best to replicate what's here. It's not going to be anything fancy, just, you know, the areas that are rusted look quite flat, so no problemo. And my mate, the guy I got the car off, he's got a bead roller, so I might go borrow that. Got another job to do with that as well, on another car. Yeah, that's down the sill now. Can't see it. Wish I had my torch on me. But yeah, there's stuff in there still. So I'll blow it out with the air now. I think I probably will pressure clean it, and one more time. Get it all wet again one more time when I do the rust conversion. So anyway, rust converting. That's a look at it. There's an area I haven't touched. It's just post converted and then left, so it's gotten wet again. You know, the dew in the morning and whatever. So it's getting into it. Pretty excited. I'll really enjoy it. This sort of work is like, I don't know. This isn't my favourite bit, I think. Doing the welding and like the actual heavy sort of work. What an interesting car. It's like it's been sandblasted, but it was burnt clean. You don't have to worry about all the garnet stuck everywhere. Okay, rambling on. That's the Mustang.